Something that excites you.
It's thrilling.
Something that scares me.
Kind of like suspense. Like it makes you like want to watch the rest of the film, keeps you on your toes.
Plot twist, suspense, tension, just general things that make you think about the storyline, what's going to happen next.
Shutter Island.
Probably Divergent, because it like kept me on my toes the entire way through, and it wasn't like, and it kind of made you think about like what was going to happen next, and you weren't quite sure.
Mine probably got to be The Orphan, mainly because there's just a huge plot twist about 3/4 of the way through it, and it makes sense of the entire narrative. It's quite confusing at first, and then when you realise what's actually true, it all brings it into focus. What you think she's actually like 12, but she's really a 34-year-old woman, and she gets adopted by families merely to seduce the dad, and if that fails, she ends up murdering the family.
It's very specific in the target audience.
It sounds quite interesting.
I think it's like it deals with like situations that some like of the target audience may like know someone that's gone through or maybe going through themselves, and it deals with like real life issues, which I think is really good.
Also, it seems like there's a lot of tension, suspense about the person that she's texting. Like, you know he's there, but you don't know where or what he's going to do. And also, it seems to be like quite conventional with the whole stranger talking.
I think it does, because like you have the female victim, which is quite common in thriller films. It's like a convention, and you seem to follow that, so that's quite good.
Also, you have the whole stranger texting, which is quite a conventional storyline for many films, and also the amount of suspense and tension in it.
I think it's like there is some like sort of aspects where it could seem unoriginal, but I think it's quite unique in the way that you have like kind of you have the two best friends looking for their friend instead of like the family, which is usually what happens.
Yeah. And also the whole catfish topic is quite used quite often, but I still think the idea with that's still original.
An interesting cliffhanger, so it should be interesting.
Yeah, it does, because it sounds really good, and it sounds like it would just make you want to just continue watching to find out what happens to Ricky.
I agree. It leaves on quite a dramatic note. So you like, what happens? Do they find her? Is she still alive? What's the person going to do with her?